My name is Michael and I have a wonderful family. My wife is kind-hearted and beautiful, and together we have three amazing children. Two girls, Anna and Sarah, and a boy named Tom. They are all young and full of joy. We used to live in a large city filled with constant noise and activity. The streets were always crowded with people and traffic. Cars and buses rushed by all day, and the air was often filled with smoke and pollution from factories. Over time, the city life became exhausting. We began to crave a quieter, calmer place to raise our children. Eventually, we made a life-changing choice. We decided to leave the city behind and move to a rural area. The countryside promised fresh air and stunning natural surroundings. With its open green fields, tall trees, and clear rivers, it seemed like the ideal environment for our family. We began preparing for our new chapter. We sold our home in the city, packed up our belongings, and said farewell to friends and neighbors. Though it was a big change, we were excited for the journey ahead. Relocating wasn't simple. We had many tasks to complete. Finding the right house was a priority. We wanted a comfortable place with a spacious garden. After looking at several options, we finally discovered a lovely, small home with a large yard surrounded by trees and flowers. We fell in love with it instantly. As soon as we settled in, we noticed how different everything felt. The air was clean, and we could hear birds singing in the morning. At night, stars lit up the sky, something we had rarely seen in the city. Our new routine started to take shape. Each morning, we woke up early and shared breakfast as a family. We enjoyed eggs, bread, fresh fruit, and occasionally milk from a nearby farm. Everything tasted better and felt healthier. Our children embraced the outdoor life. They played freely in the fields, climbed trees, and made new friends in the village. They learned about plants, animals, and the rhythms of nature. It brought them so much happiness. My wife and I also adjusted to country living. We began tending a garden, planting vegetables and flowers. Though it was hard work, we found it rewarding. We grew things like tomatoes, carrots, and lettuce, along with beautiful roses and daisies. The locals welcomed us warmly. Our neighbors were kind and helpful, teaching us how to care for the garden and suggesting wonderful spots to visit. They often invited us over for tea and snacks, and over time we formed close friendships. We enjoyed shopping at the village market, where we bought fresh produce and meat. We tried traditional recipes and often shared meals with our new friends. It was a lovely way to learn and connect. Living in the countryside also helped us experience the beauty of each season. Spring brought colorful flowers and mild weather. In the summer, we swam in the river and picked berries under the sun. Autumn painted the trees with red and gold, and we made treats from freshly picked apples. In winter, snow blanketed the land. We built snowmen, had snowball fights, and spent cozy evenings by the fire, telling stories. Of course, there were some difficulties. The nearest town was far, so shopping trips took more planning. Some roads became muddy and tricky to drive on after rain. Our garden didn't always thrive, but we learned from our mistakes and asked for help when needed. Despite these challenges, we loved our new life. We were healthier and happier. Our kids were growing up in a safe, nurturing place, gaining valuable lessons from nature. We shared many memorable moments, celebrating birthdays, enjoying festive holidays, and hosting lively gatherings with music, dancing, and delicious food. We also cherished the peaceful times, sitting outside to watch the sunset, or simply listening to the wind in the trees. One of the most joyful days was when we welcomed a puppy into our family. We named him Max. He was full of energy and affection, and quickly became everyone's best friend. Max followed us everywhere, and made our lives even brighter. As time passed, the countryside truly became our home. We sometimes thought about the city, but we knew we had made the right decision. Our life was simpler, yet it was filled with meaning, love, and happiness. Looking ahead, we hope to grow more vegetables and perhaps raise chickens. There was still so much to explore and enjoy in this peaceful, beautiful place we now called home.